Right, so as you can see here, for a start the microphone isn't close enough. There we go. So as you can see here, the Austrians are starting to fight back a bit. So they have attacked Torino. Now, these guys can come in support. So you've still got that army, but that army is kind of holding that army at bay, just in case the Russians get any ideas. Also, and these armies here.
Monsieur, que voulez-vous de moi?
Let's go and deal with them Prussians. What the hell?
Je me repose.
Lost the duel. Okay. Now,
Oui?
trouble is they've got those two armies there,
Oui, monsieur.
and this army here is not looking that healthy. So you can see here, let's move them back there. That means they can then start replenishing, and we can then get some more artillery. And at least deal with some troops there. Now, what's in here? Those guys need some cavalry. So, that's looking right there. This army is pretty low, and these guys do not have a commander. So let's see if we can get anybody. Nope, nobody. Okay, so you can see two sets of militia who are no good to anyone, and some line infantry. But what we really need to do, put two Lancer cavalry in there, and then put in some Fusiliers, and leave it at that for the moment. Now there's this army here, seems to have got out of position, and I think need to go in there. So they'll start replenishing. You got these guys who are not in the area. So if we move them there, they'll start replenishing, and at least they can hold that area safe. Now, this army here obviously has got 3 cannons being recruited and those troops being rebuilt, so that's looking okay. Now, let's see, what's this? The gentleman. So there's one in Orléans, and there's one in Liège, which has multiple agents in it, and there's one in Heidelberg. So if we get this guy and get him over to Heidelberg, It's around here somewhere. Where is it? I think it's that one. Yeah. So Heidelberg's there, just left of Stuttgart. Okay. Oh, that's new. Didn't know that. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take this guy and we shall move him to Heidelberg. And Liège can have one to go down to Heidelberg as well. Let's change the title. Okay. So now you can see here we're pushing down towards Prague in Bohemia and Venice. Now obviously the army in there, that needs repairing. There's old Nappy, he's in there as well. We can't recruit anything as of yet. What have we got in there? Anything? Okay. Get them in there. The other guys can go back.
Oui, monsieur. Trompe.
They weren't supposed to leave. Okay. Oh dear. Sorry, I've got to move the mic away, boys and girls, so that I can actually focus a bit better on the screen and relax. Okay, so let's have a look. You guys hear me alright? Is that sound still hearable? Okay. Let's move on. That's a lot of sodding lancers. Wow. So, militia will have to stay in there, but the good troops I will want off. Like so. Let's put them over there. Actually, no, over the other side. So they're away from where the other guys are deploying. What we'll also do, put the cannon out here. maybe put the cannon there and have those guys defend. And these guys here. Let's put them in there. Okay. So, let's see. Got these guys waiting to shift round the corner. Okay. These guys can be outside. The General, who is out there for some reason, can be in there. Have him stand on the flag stand. Oh dear, look at that. They've fucking blown a hole in the damn thing already. Okay. So if we do that... Put those in place. No, let's see. Those maybe? Let's see. And then we'll also have these guys at the rear as well. So those guys will defend that hole. The armed citizenry behind. Let's see how we get on, shall we? Jesus, look at that. Keep these guys kind of in reserve. Let's see. Move those guys out to the right. And have those guys in square formation ready. Put them into that formation. Let's see what they do.
Our men are running, sir!
Get those guys into a square. Move those guys up. Get those guys to attack that lot now that they've been decimated. Square. Run. Square. Get over there.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
What? Huh. Don't know where that happened. Come on, you square in time, you bitches. Come after these boys. Those guys can remain in square. Dealing with those guys. Oh, heavens above, look at that. Move that lot there. Move that lot after the Lancers. You know what, let's hit that boy. Like a small collection there. Go after the general. Let's move these fellows up. Get into square. Get them out. Get them back in. Get these guys out. We can win the battle of the outside section, then everybody else inside is pretty much history. Good, they can hold them up. Get in there and bayonet the bastards. You guys can come out. You can come back. Okay, so it now means we've got this cavalry here to run up that left side and hit their arty. put them back up there. Gonna move these guys in, and then attack that lot from the rear. See, that lot is all being held. Charge them, lads. Charge them, rip them apart. Now, we can use these boys to move up and deal with these lines.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Our general's fine, shut up. You guys can all come down. Put you over there. Or you guys can come off the wall. Send those guys out to one side. Send these guys in.
Onwards, sir! Onwards! The fort is falling!
What? Ah, you bitches. Get in there, commanding officer. Run.
Our men are running, sir!
Of course they are. They're a bunch of fucking wusses. Charge in. Charge in. General, get the hell out of Dodge. This is the stream that's occurring, Muppet Machine. Just impromptu for the hell of it. I wasn't sure if I was going to do one tonight because it's just too damned hot. Let's get the general out of there. Come on, down here. Start stabbing people.
Onwards, sir! Onwards! The fort is falling!
Oh, General, stop doing that. General, you can go outside because you can't be trusted. Get the hell out, General. Cut them all to pieces. Not having any Austrians left. Get them all. How are my boys doing? They're winning slightly. Yeah, they're winning slightly, that's that lot. Get those guys in there.
Onwards, sir! Onwards! The fort is falling!
Bit of a frame rate going on at the moment. Sorry about the judderiness. Yeah. Unexpected. Must be the heat. Let's bring these guys in as well. And these guys in to attack.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Yeah, damn right. Aircon. Yeah, this is England, mate. We don't have aircon. Just not a done thing over here. There we go. We managed to defend it. Phew. No horses, don't get involved. Idiot horses. I call that interesting. Siege defense. Oh God! I'm in playing as France. Holy crap, he lost a lot of people. And he's going to lose a shitload more when I go after his army. What I wouldn't give for aircon right now. It was so cool in here. It's almost freezer-like. So at the moment we're fighting against the Austrians and the Prussians, so we're slowly pushing them back. So traitors gained, +1 morale in battles, which is good. And as you can see, recruitment is being occurring as well. So, see, this is another guy there who's going to be dealt with. We're going to send this guy in to duel somebody. Duel lost again. Jesus Christ, this guy sucks. Okay, so let's see. See if we can kill him. Damn it. Okay, so Napoleon's down here. You can see here we're building musket manufactory, and then we're going to push in towards Venice. That is the only problem there. Now we've got this fella here who we're going to send after that one. He's going to then attack that army, or what's left of it. We've got a full stack army here, which is good. Now, let's see, what options do we have? Okay, so money's not too shabby. And, you know, we got the options to build things and French Carabiniers. Oh, Grenadiers of the Line, eh? Okay. Okay. So up here, Prussia is starting to push back a little bit. So you can see Michael Ney in there as well. Now the trouble is we need to give him some more troops. And you can see these troops are being recruited pretty much for that army. So there you go, there's that army there. So that's in the process of being rebuilt now. And you can see everyone setting up and all the rest of it. So this is where most of the recruitment is going. So you've got that army there waiting for that guy. So you can see he's in there, Silesian cuirassiers, 6-pounder artillery, musketeers, and in this one we also have 6-pound foot artillery, but we have a good thing, and there is obviously our main general. Fantastic general. And a pretty well experienced army, as you can see. Thank you, Bob. I hope the end falls off your pick. So you can see here, that's quite good, because it's a steam pump gold mine. I don't have the money for it at the moment. Now, you can see there's a small Prussian army there, a bigger Prussian army full stack there, and there's a full stack there. But I've only got 2 armies against them, but I've got 2 good armies. Plus, at the back here, we could conceivably move those guys to there, along with that one. So they've got essentially a nice stack of cavalry in there. So you see cavalry looking good there. What I might do... No, they're experienced, aren't they? Any of these experienced? No, none of these are experienced. So, what I'm trying to do is sort of form a line against these lot. Now, obviously the Swiss, this area here, northern Italy, owned by the Russians. The trouble is, I don't want to go to war with the Russians as well. I just want to kind of deal with the Prussians and the Austrians first, as they are my main focus, really. So, you can see now, let's move over here. There's not many armies around here. Supply warehouse. Swiss Jaeger, look at that. Modern rifles. Oh, that'd be nice. But unfortunately I don't have it as an option yet on my research. Now, so I need to take Vienna, I need to storm Berlin, and I need to take Moscow. So, Vienna is not far off. You can see we can take Venice in Venetia. You can see the navy recruitment going in there, but there's 2 stacked armies there. Now obviously what we've done is we've just pushed the Austrians back here. These guys are now in the process of rebuilding. However, oh, that needs repairing. The Court of Appeals is good, but it's not letting me build any troops. So the trouble is I have to build troops here and then send them over to Torino. So let's look at the army. So it's got a good mess of cavalry and foot. So what we're going to need is 4 sets of, or 3 sets for the time being, because I don't have the money for it. So 3 sets of artillery. Now what they will do is they will bolster the defensive abilities of this army, and then obviously what we'll also need to do is look at putting some chasseurs. Now let's see, those are 691 and there's 653. What's the difference between them? Little to nothing. Well, I don't know. Okay, so these guys have less of a charge bonus, but they have good melee attack. These guys have equal charge bonus. Okay. I might get the chasseurs. Okay, I have 2 of 2. So, let's see. There's no limit. There's limits on them, but there's not limits on them. So I may consider putting like a section of 3 on there. So if we look on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 there. And then I could put some additional line troops on there as well. It's only 6-pounder artillery at the moment because that's all I can build in this particular area. So at the moment I do have better arty, but there's not much I can do about it at the moment. So I mean, see, I've got 12-pound foot artillery and 6-pound. What I need to do really is change all of them to 12-pounders. But I believe in order to do that, I will have to send them back to, or I'll have to go back to Paris. Yeah, so look, 8-pound, 12-pound. So I'd have to build them in Paris. Regiment de Catalogue. A colonne d'attaque. That's amazing, it's like 500 men or something. Hibernian regiment. Look a little bit. Standard Fusiliers of the line, the chasseurs we know about. The French foot dragoons, interesting. French conscripts. French Reunion Battalion, okay. Militia, no good. Mariners, or mariniers, and there's those guys, so. Okay. So, this is the good army that I have to keep here to keep those guys in check. I cannot take a chance of leaving that central section open to any kind of advance from the Russians. As it is, they're down here. They took Milan after I recovered it. I should have really stopped them, but I couldn't at the time. I didn't really have an army to actually go up against them. Now the plan is essentially to deal with Prussia and Austria. We'll worry about the Ottoman Empire if they start harassing me, then deal with England, and then deal with Russia. Or it could be that I move gently that way, and just because there's not many sections of Russia there. But I want to wipe out the Prussians and the Austrians as a faction before I even consider that. And so that's Mecklenburg-Strelitz. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. So, this is the kind of spearhead of the Prussian advance. So I do have an army here, a good army here, but an army without a commander there. And unfortunately, see, I've got 6 of 6 generals enlisted. So I can't enlist any more generals. Now, the problem with that means, let's see where my generals are actually located. So there's this guy there in the centre. This guy up there. This guy down there. The old Nappy down there. Michelle Ney. Cloud the deer. Okay. And this guy down in Torino. So you can see there's not really much I can do in that respect. Okay. So he's in Bohemia, sniffing around that area. And let's send him up towards Berlin. Get an idea of what kind of forces that they have there. There's a spy in Venice. There's that spy there, which I think I need to get to here, to Vienna in Austria. And then obviously plenty of gentlemen. So it's not looking too shabby. So I'm thinking that I need to somehow get a good defense, or possibly move that army, swap the armies around. So we move this army up to there. Now what options do they have for recruitment? Not many, that's the trouble. Now let's do a swap around of armies. And then we send this army, no, that army, down to here. And this guy goes in there. So these guys will make their way down to Strasbourg in Alsace-Lorraine. Now I can then continue building them up with just standard Fusilier line infantry if need be. So that will be a good combo, and then I've got 3 good quality armies there, and then I've got a good quality army here, which I remember rightly is relatively experienced, and then you've got this army here which is in the process of being rebuilt and increased, and I can then use to hold this side and deal with the Austrians, along with this army here, which of course is Napoleon. So in answer to your question, yes, Palmsky has returned home. Compare that. So let's make sure that my best general is in place, and these 2 guys here go with that army. That's it. So these guys now Go down to Strasbourg. What's that? Building sabotage, okay. Recruitment. Yeah, those two, okay. Just the librarian. Repository of wisdom, how very true. Okay, so he's looking there. He's looking there. Let's get this guy along here to Vienna. Let's see what they've got. See, they don't have much there, do they? Because then... Okay. Now, first things first, let's finish off that army. And that guy dead. Good. Okay, and then we shall move him up to here. No, he can't go there. Oh, don't tell me you won't be able to go. Let's repair that harbour, that'll be helpful. Okay, so unstoppable attacker. All very well, but let's put him back there for the time being. Now, that is still in the process of being built, and Napoleon's army is in the process of being ready to kick ass. Okay. So he's now infiltrated. The trouble is... Can we have military access for 5 turns, please? Unacceptable? Okay. So what we might do is put them in a boat and sail them around the leg of Italy and land them here. And then I can use them together with Napoleon to attack Venice, finish off the armies, and then move up towards Vienna. Now if I can take those out, that means that will effectively deal with this issue here and deal with the Austrians in general. Right, let's duel somebody. Okay. I don't know why you can't watch me on your phone. I really couldn't tell you. Okay, so one of the gentlemen has been ejected. Good. Oh, Joseph Ignach Guillotine, no less. Is that my boy? It is! One of the Guillotine family. Always had a good head on them. Okay. So this army now is, as you can see, under Michael Ney, or Michel Ney, sorry. He is now in a strong position. Now, we were keeping there. Okay. So there's the Grand Duchy of Oldenburg, of which we have no quarrel. This army should be moving into there. And let's move on. Not very big stacked armies around Vienna, is there? Oh, did you see that? What? Oh, hang on, what's going on? They're starting to move armies down this way now. What is he doing? So they're sniffing around somewhere. See, they've got 3 stack armies hidden in the woods. You see that? Look at that. That's nasty. That means I'm probably going to need more armies there. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't know why you can't watch it on your phone. I know for a fact that Twitch application is not working particularly well. Espanol is moving around. Good. Artillery has been made in Hanover, which means it's these fellas. There we go, there's one of them. So those guys will move down to be with these guys here. He is an Austrian gentleman? Yeah. Okay, so that is an Austrian gentleman as well. Let's see if we can deal with him. Oh, pistols. Uh-oh. Nice. So I managed to deal with him. Let's go back in there. And we are now stealing technology, which is nice. Okay. So, those guys are there. This stack army here. See that 2 smaller stacked armies, and then a half and a half. Let's get him in there. Let's try and infiltrate. Damn it. Let's get him. Hide him nearby. He can keep an eye on the movement of the armies. So that's 2 stacked armies there, and another line of Austrian shenanigans going on. Oh goodness me, look at that. Whoa, 122 gun ship of the line. That's insane. Okay, let us find our only navy and let's send him over to here. What the hell? No, it's navy, you fool. Ugh. So, all the way round through Gibraltar, that's going to be a problem. But we'll have to wait and see. It could be that we could consider taking Gibraltar. That would be an interesting aspect. Means that we could control who goes through into the Mediterranean. So,